Okay guys, so we've already talked about my top 10 favorite Christmas movies. Now let's get down to business and talk about my top 5 favorite Christmas horror movies. Okay guys, before I get started, I just have to make a declaration. I have been bitten by the Funko bug. That's right. Here is my official first Funko, and this is an alien Funko. So this is just a little tease for you guys. I think I'm gonna be getting some of these for Christmas. So I'm gonna be doing a Funko video probably right after Christmas, so look for that. And now on to the countdown. Okay guys, first off, this was a tough list to put together because there aren't that many great Christmas horror movies. There's just not. There are quite a few of them that I haven't seen too, like Christmas Evil. So some of those movies aren't gonna make this list, obviously, because I haven't seen them. But I might have 1 or 2 surprises on here for you. Number 5 is gonna be Krampus. If you watched my Krampus review, you know I had a miserable time at that showing. These damn teenage girls behind me, I wanted to do one of those Three Stooges slaps where I just went all the way down the line and slapped the shit out of all of them. I have never been so frustrated by a movie experience ever. And this was a movie that I was waiting for months to see. I wanted to see this one so bad. So I'm looking forward to revisiting this one on Blu-ray because it did have some really cool things about it. And I just loved the cinematography of it. And it was a unique story too. One thing that I didn't like about Krampus was it should have been a hard R rating because a creature like Krampus should have been able to just rip people to shreds. So I'm hoping for maybe an unrated version. Number 4 is gonna be Grummans. Grummans is just one of those holiday classics. Everybody seems to love this movie, and you know what? I haven't watched this one in years, so I revisited it last night, and it hasn't aged that well in my opinion. It still has some great character beats to it though, but some of the practical effects kind of come off as hokey. And it's interesting how leaps in technology can really affect your perception on a movie. Because I remember watching this back in the 80s and the special effects were just amazing to me. And now it's hard for me to take it seriously. But overall, Gremlins is still a very fun movie. Number 3, Punish. That's right, Silent Night, Deadly Night. I just remember the controversy about Silent Night, Deadly Night and how it was banned for years because it had Santa Claus raping a mother. Now, by today's standards, it's pretty tame, but I remember back in the day, it was some pretty controversial stuff. And I really do like the first Silent Night, and it's kind of interesting that the killer's name is Billy, like Black Christmas's Billy. Now, the acting is really bad in this movie, but it does make up for its inventiveness in the kills, like the antler kill. That's probably one of my all-time favorite horror kills. And I always have a good time when I watch Silent Night, Deadly Night. Now, the sequel to it, or all the sequels really, are horrible. But the second movie is pretty much just a rehash of the first one. They actually re-show you like half of the movie. So it's not really a full sequel, which is really a cop-out if you ask me. Number 2, now this one's probably gonna surprise you guys, but I classify this as a Christmas movie. And the movie that I'm referring to is Ptoo. Ptoo is one of those that I often forget that it takes place on Christmas Eve. And it's in this parking structure, and you got Wes Bentley, and he is kind of obsessed with the female in this movie. I believe her name is Rachel Nichols. I'm too lazy to look it up. But I think this is a highly underrated horror movie, and it's one of those movies you really don't hear too much about. Matter of fact, I don't even think it has a proper Blu-ray release. I do have it on DVD though. But Wes Bentley does not disappoint in the part of a psychopath. And I'm sure you guys could easily guess my number 1, which is Black Christmas. Black Christmas is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It is just a classic. It is groundbreaking. As a matter of fact, CP and I, for our Horror Needs a Hero monthly project, we chose Black Christmas for this month. And I'll put a card up for that so you can check out my review of it. And I go into great detail about why this movie is freaking awesome, and I kind of deconstruct it a bit. So click on that and enjoy it. Okay guys, that is it. Quick and painless, that is my top 5 Christmas horror movies. Really had a great time sharing these with you guys. So what are your favorite Christmas horror movies? Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And Humdrum out.